Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are testing out another brand new product. It is none other than Charlotte Tilbury's new concealer. Charlotte Tilbury is always launching a new product. Like, I feel like every month it's a new product, which is great. Like, she is coming product after product after product, so I love that. I love that. So today I'm going to be trying out the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. This is the newest concealer that she dropped. I think this is the only concealer that she ever has. I think this is the first one, if I'm not mistaken. So today we're going to put this to the test. We're going to see how good the Charlotte Tilbury concealer really is, because the foundation I love. So we're going to try this out today. We're going to find out if it's worth the hype. So if you guys are interested, please keep on watching. But before we get into the video, you guys already know the drill. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and let's get into the video. Okay, so this is what the packaging looks like, and instantly the first thing I noticed is the packaging. The packaging is all white, which is her typical skincare packaging. If you look at Charlotte's skincare products, like her magic cream, her eye cream, like all of her skincare products are always in white with like the gold on it. It's always that packaging. And then her makeup is always like that brownish red burgundy packaging. So she has like two different packaging components for makeup and for skincare. So I find it very interesting that her concealer, which is makeup, is in her skincare packaging. So that already instantly makes me think this has a lot of skincare components. She's almost considering it skincare, because why else would it be in her skincare packaging? So that's already one thing, but let's get into it. It says it's a medium buildable coverage, 16-hour wear. It's a radiant concealer, Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. She did come out with the Beautiful Skin foundation, so this is kind of in the same line. So here's where the skincare comes in, because it says the dark circles appear reduced by 40% in 28 days. Skin looks smoother and more radiant by 43%. Boost hydration by 173% in 1 hour. There's hyaluronic acid and golden vitamin C, and there's collagen, and there's niacinamide. So there's definitely a lot of skincare in here, so I definitely get why she packaged it as her skincare product. This right here is very similar to her Beautiful Skin foundation, and it makes sense because it's the Beautiful Skin concealer. It retails for 42 Canadian, which I find very pricey for a concealer. Remember we reviewed the Too Faced concealer? This is just a little bit bigger than the Too Faced concealer, so I feel like it's very pricey. $42 for a concealer is a lot, but you know what? Let's try it out. It's a radiant finish. There's hyaluronic acid, like I said, long wearing. It's best for dry combo, normal skin. It does not say oily, which you guys know I'm oily. Medium coverage, it says it's good for dark circles. It's a creamy, skin-like, medium to full coverage that visibly conceals, brightens, and lifts eyes and face. Available in 30 waterproof shades, up to 16-hour wear. So I picked up the shade 7.5 medium. In the foundation, I wear a 7. So this is actually a little bit darker in number for the foundation, but it's not darker than my foundation. It's actually lighter than the foundation, so that's interesting. This is what it looks like. Cute packaging. Cute. This is a nice color. I like it. It's a nice yellow color. I will say I'm not a fan of the applicator already, because I find it to be very, very skinny. I don't like a skinny applicator for concealer. I like a doe foot applicator, a bigger one, because I like it to cover up more. I don't like these because these are very skinny and they kind of hurt the eye. They're not as fluffy, but you know what? Let's try it. As you guys can see, I have foundation on. I don't have anything under my eyes. I don't have color corrector. I don't have foundation under there, so let's try it out. She feels very thick in consistency. I will say that right off the bat. She feels very thick. It's almost like, you know, when you wear concealer, when you put concealer on, you kind of let it dry down to get a little tacky, or at least I do, because I like it to get to this consistency, like that thick, tacky consistency. This already feels thick and tacky off the bat as soon as I apply it on. So I don't think I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit because it's already tacky, which isn't a bad thing because I like this consistency. I like a thick consistency. It kind of reminds me of the Shape Tape consistency. I just got my brows laminated, literally just got them done. So I don't really wanna add more makeup on my forehead because I'm trying to avoid that area because, you know, they're freshly laminated and I don't wanna get them messed up. So let's just add it here. Okay, so now I'm using a beauty blender. I'm gonna just blend it out right here. Wow, she's looking real smooth under there. Okay. So you're probably noticing that my eye right here is really red, and it's because I just got my lashes done. I typically never do my lashes, but your girl is going on vacay in 1 day, so I had to make sure I got my lashes ready. Okay, so this is what it looks like right after I blended it. You can definitely see it is a medium to full coverage. I already feel like this is full coverage and I only added a little bit. Everything is hidden. It looks very smooth under there. Very hydrated. It's not giving dry. It's not giving dehydrated. Like, it's giving nice and smooth. So far I'm impressed, especially with the coverage. Pretty impressed. So I'm gonna set it with a powder and then we're gonna see how it looks. So I just set my under eyes with the Becca Under Eye Brightening Powder. So I'm gonna move in closer and show you guys. I can see that it's definitely not creasing, so it's still looking smooth. However, I am noticing that the makeup is kind of separating a little bit, like right here. I don't know if you guys can notice. It's separating a little bit, and you can kind of start to see a little bit of like my dark circles coming through right there and a little bit right here. It's very faint, but it's definitely separating a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, finish all of my makeup, wear it for a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back and then we're gonna talk about it. All right, so I am checking in. It has been quite a while now of me wearing this concealer, and I've given it time to set in. I've been wearing it, so now I'm ready to talk about it. Let me move in closer. As you can see, it has creased quite a lot under my eye. And as I mentioned, I noticed it was separating from the beginning that I put it on, but the creasing wasn't there. Now you can see the creasing is like intense. It is very, very, very bad. Like, you can see it's a very like deep right here, right here. The makeup is separating. Wow. So I wanted to love this. I did. When I first put it on, it was so smooth. It looked beautiful. It looked so hydrating. I set it with a powder. It was fine. And then after I wore it for a while, it turned like this. My concealer does not crease this much ever. So this is very, very alarming. So I will definitely say this concealer is not going to work for me. And I've said this before. I find that concealers always tend to crease at some point because it's your under eye area. It's a very like fragile area that concealers are bound to crease at some point. But some other concealers that I use barely crease. This right here, that's a lot. Like, that is a lot of creasing. I literally have not had a concealer do something like this. Like, this is a lot. And the eye cream that I use and the powder that I use is what I use for every concealer. So that can't be the problem. So I'm gonna say this concealer does not make the cut. I don't like it. I initially liked it. Like I said, I initially liked it. It was great. It was going good. But the more I wore it, it's a no for me. So that's how I feel about it. Let me know what you think. Have you tried it? Does it work for you? Let me know. Maybe is there something I should do different? Should I try it with a different powder? Let me know in the comments, because so far I'm gonna say no. I do not like this concealer. It creases too much. It does not look hydrated under my eyes. It's separating. It's just an overall no for me. So that's the way I feel. Like I said, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.